will pull up every single time. That's your intent. If I say the number 1, you're gonna do a Hesi. So we'll go over the footwork in a second, but it'll be like this. So if I'm going right, it'll be 1 dribble, pull every time. If I say the number 1, I'll say it like right before you pick it up. It's gonna look like this. And then you just get to the rim and finish, okay? But don't anticipate that I'm gonna say it. You just go, right now we'll go right. Go ahead. One. Perfect. Yes. Good. Let's just alternate actually. So like if you just went right, whether you shot it or Hesi'd, just go left. One. Nice, dude. Oh, I thought you smoked it. Cross into it now. So it's the same footwork. You don't take a dribble after the cross, so I could just be cross, and then shot. All right, again, we'll alternate here. If I say 1, just drop it. All right. Yeah. One. Perfect. One. One. Nice. Reactionary, right? Because I said the number 1, and then you had to do it. But I want you to consciously control the footwork. You actually do it different on both sides. So the right side, did one side feel better than the other? That side's better because you do the footwork a little differently. I call it a partial step Hesi because you know when you pull up, you have your feet basically on a straight line. Obviously you're left-handed, so your left foot might be a little bit in front, but you're not like in this position. But when you Hesi, you are. On this side, you are, which is fine. All right, so we call it a partial step because this back foot doesn't get all the way here. So if I was going right, it would look like this. And all of that is timed up with this. All right, so right now, I don't care about what you do with your hands. I just want you to get into this partial step. So just again, 1 dribble, extend this step, and then as you're beginning to take the right, it's just kind of a half. And then you drop the ball, you get out. Okay, just go right every time right now because I think it's a little bit more natural. And then get out. As you get the hang of it, you just speed up the pace at which you're going into it. Okay? Yeah. And then we'll show you some film later. Okay. That was one of your best ones. On this side, you kind of would go like, this, and then you would kind of float this foot, so you would never quite plant it. I want to see if, again, you could plant it. So it's left foot goes here, and then you're out. All right, try it out. Not bad. Try it one more time, then I'll give you something to do. Okay. So take a bigger step with the first step. So when we pull up, we don't go like this and stop it here. It's like this. Obviously relative to your own body, but the step's out in front of you, not like underneath you. This is underneath, this is in front. Okay, so when we get into the Hesi, what you're kind of doing is kind of just keeping it here and just going like up and down instead of forward. So you gotta continue to progress forward. All right, so take a bigger first step, and that should kind of set you up to take instead of going up and down, actually stepping forward with the back foot. So not bad. You kind of slid though, so you kind of went like this and just went there. We actually want to push it into the ground. And then the reason that you wanted to hit the ground is because you're pushing off of it. If it's sliding, you don't quite push off of it, right? Good. Better. Good. Give me a couple more and then we'll add some details in with the hands. Good. I tell people to think about like in and out. Obviously we're not jabbing like this, but the motion of this, where you're kind of circling the ball, remains the same. And obviously with this hand too. And think about this. If you just go here and don't actually have like a big motion, it doesn't look as much like you're gonna pick up the ball. So if like this hand's kind of guarded, where you're like kind of setting up like you're gonna pick it up, it doesn't look as much like you're gonna pick it up if you go, or if you don't go like that. So if your hand's kind of already here and you have a very small motion, regardless if you do this or not, it doesn't quite look like you're gonna pick it up. So right now, same footwork, but as you're picking it up, or as you're not picking it up, we're circling, hands come together, almost like you're clapping, like, and you just miss the ball. Yeah, exactly. And it's the same footwork, same speed going into it. Now you just think about the hands. Nice. Good. Slow down a tad bit more on the Hesi. You go quick into it, but obviously you're slowing down to shoot, and you're kind of raising up. Yeah, nice, beautiful. Good. Nice, those are one of your best ones, good. I like to do the cross part because it's not quite the same, but the footwork is the same. So like instead of like dribbling like this, it's the same footwork where if I'm going left to right, your left foot is that inside foot. So if I were pulling up this way, it'd be the same thing as if I were crossing this way. But when we're Hesiing, because we're going from left to right or right to left, it feels a little bit different. So we'll go right here again because you just did it, so it's fresh. As we're crossing here, it's the same footwork, partial step, hands come together. Now I want you thinking more about your eyes and everything like that. You have been, putting them up, but just make sure you check that box off. So eyes up, head up, hands up, and then you kind of lift up with the hips. So it's not like you stay low the whole time. You actually kind of lift up and then you get back down, right? Yeah, but then again, like with the cross, don't just cross. Like, do something. Yeah, exactly. Nice. Yeah, this side's really natural. I assume you shoot more with like a right-handed drill, yeah. Okay, so do you hear two squeaks there? I don't know if you were paying attention there, but you went like 1, 2?
Yeah.
All right, remember when I said get a long step, like the second to last step? Yeah. You won't hear a squeak there. Right, because you won't land on the ball of your foot or like your toe, you'll land on your heel, like this. All right, so listen here, if I cross, because it's heel and then toe, because it's the same way you pull up. Or you think about like jumping off of 2 feet, you wouldn't go like, or you could, but it's terrible jump mechanics. You would go heel, toe. And the reason it's the same as a pull-up is because when you jump off of 2, you're going forward and stopping, except now you're not stopping, you're going up. And it's the same thing when you go off of, you pull up. You're going forward and you have to, decelerate. I assume you've never done track. I haven't either, but I know they tell you to never land on your heel because it's a braking mechanism. It's like how you slow down. Basketball, you do slow down. Track, obviously, you never do. When we're getting here, it's not here. It's the short steps here on the Hesi. Remember, heel, toe, and then out. Yeah, exactly. So I just want almost like listen to it if you hear 2 squeaks. There we go. What's that? That was fine. We can show you the film too. 2 squeaks. Yeah. Extend. Yes. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Let's get like 3 more and then we'll work on something else here.